This evening, the Westbridge at Miltown Malbay is the venue to be at for the appearance and performance of the legendary French guitarist and singer Claude Bourbon. The special event marks the third fundraiser in support of Médecins Sans Frontières, whose vital humanitarian work continues to support civilians in war-torn regions, including Gaza. And joining us is the promoter and friend of the show, John Roberts. John, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Alan. How are you? Very
well, thanks very much for being with us. So, for people who may not be familiar with Claude Bourbon, tell us a little bit more about him. He is, I have to say, an incredible guitarist.
Yes, he certainly is. This is a man that started off as a classical guitarist. He studied classical music for quite some time, and then he decided that he needed to branch out a little more. He got into stuff like Paco de Lucia, flamenco players, blues players, even stuff like Deep Purple. This man is amazing. He formed a rock band for a while, decided that was a little bit too much for him, wanted to do more, and he's just branched out, and I don't think there's anyone quite like him. This man, in a 5-minute piece of music, can possibly stretch into 6 different genres. And he's just an amazing performer. I've known him 25 years now, and he always amazes me.
Well, it's a testament to how long you've known him that you have also appeared on his albums, like Stop Breaking Down, where of all instruments that you play, you provide the spoons.
Yes.
Now, I don't. For people listening, that does not know, John wasn't in the kitchen of the studio just providing the spoons to stir the tea. He actually plays it as a percussion or rhythmic percussion on the track.
Yeah, I used to be a spoons player, but unfortunately I've got a problem with my hands now and I can't do it anymore.
Well, look, at least it's captured. Your spoon playing ability is captured for posterity on the record. No, definitely. As you know, having heard Claude play, as you say, within a 5-6 minute track, he can switch between different genres. Getting him over, he's no stranger to Ireland. Has he visited Clare before?
Oh, many times. Yes, many times. He's arriving today from Caen on the ferry at Dublin at 12 o'clock, and I'm somewhat concerned about how he's going to get down in time, but he'll manage. The man's he's pretty good like that. We'll sort him out.
Look, it'll all work out, and as I said, it's an important gig because it's fundraising for Médecins Sans Frontières, who are doing critical work in places like Gaza. I know you have family connection as well. How important is it to tie music events into humanitarian causes and to be able to raise money for Doctors Without Borders like this?
Well, it's so necessary now because there's so many people fundraising for things like Palestine, etc. And they're all very laudable causes. But Médecins Sans Frontières, they basically will look at any civilians who need help
anywhere,
in war-torn areas, anywhere in the world. And they're an incredible organisation, and they don't really care what your religious beliefs are, anything like that. Okay. As long as you're in need and you're civilian, they won't have anything to do with the military side of it, which is possibly the greatest idea.
Keep politics out of it, which is God, if we could keep politics out of a lot more things, it'd be great, John.
I think you're right.
So, what time are doors at the Westbridge in Miltown Malbay this evening?
The doors are at 7:30. And I think Claude will be on round about 9 o'clock, so as we hope. My own band, we're playing for a short while before that as well, so we'll see how we get on.
It helps to know the promoter of the show if you want to get a gig.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You don't get one unless we play.
Exactly. Look, John, brilliant stuff. Always bringing great acts over, and time very tight, but we're just going to play a little sample of Claude playing. This is a more classically kind of piece called My Lady Carries Don't Pay. That's Claude Bourbon playing tonight at the Westbridge in Miltown Malbay. Doors at 7:30, should be on around 9. John Roberts, the promoter, thanks very much for joining us, John.
Thank you, Alan.
And let's hear a little bit of Claude in action. Lovely stuff. That's a little sample of the guitar playing prowess of Claude Bourbon. If you like the sound of that, check him out at the Westbridge in Miltown Malbay this evening. Funds raised going towards Médecins Sans Frontières. So a very, very worthy cause.